All right, y'all. Now that we got confirmation that there is a Zombies 4 Disney movie about to come out, I'm happy about that. I'm going to see that as soon as it comes out. I'm good. I'm good with that. Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires, supposedly July 11th is coming out. I'm going to see that. But that's not what this is about, okay? As happy as I am to see Willa, the leader, the alpha, the one we trust, I'm happy to see Willa. I love Willa. Willa is an excellent leader. I don't want nobody else to lead the werewolves but Willa. Winter, as true a werewolf as she is, that is a true werewolf. Winter loves being a werewolf, and that's how you need to be. Now, maybe sometimes she gets a little overly aggressive in her ways, but she's a true werewolf. Wyatt wants a little bit too much of peace, but his head's on straight. He's smart. He knows how to navigate situations, so he's very useful. But I wouldn't say he's leader material. Okay, he's a good second in command, which is why he's there as second in command to Willa. Willa is a great leader, and I'm happy for that. That's great. Love Winter. Wyatt's great. Love Willa. They're awesome. But as great as those werewolves are we gonna do another Monster High movie? Let's talk about that werewolf, okay? Let's talk about Claudine Wolf, okay? Are we gonna do another Monster High live action movie? Because I don't know why we have to stop that. I don't know why we got to stop it. I don't want it to stop. I like where the live action movie was going. I know it was a little bit different than the animated Monster High movies, but I love the storyline where that was going, where it was for now centered around Claudine Wolf, and that's excellent. I love that. It doesn't have to be centered around Claudine Wolf. It could pivot over to Cleo Denial being the leader of the school. It's just that starting it off with Claudine Wolf, I can now see how Cleo Denial became leader of the school. I mean, with Claudine Wolf as her second in command, yeah, ain't nobody finna challenge Cleo for leadership. She's the leader of the school. And it makes a whole lot more sense that she's leader of the school, Cleo, now that I see the live action movie and see how Claudine Wolf came into the school, how she established herself with her being deeply involved in everything in the school and going on all these adventures. And Claudine Wolf's my favorite character anyway, so I'm gonna love that. But yeah, with Claudine Wolf being leadership material as it is, it makes a whole lot more sense how Cleo got to be the leader of the school, because Claudine doesn't actually want to be over the entire school, but Cleo does. Cleo wants to be over the entire school. She wants to be the most popular. So yeah, if she's best friends with Claudine and she wants to be the most popular, yeah, with Claudine's help, it makes sense that she's leader of the school. I kind of want to see how that plays out more in the live action. I want to see that. I don't know when or if ever they'll continue these Monster High live action movies. It's not like they aged out or anything. I don't see why they can't just continue to do the Monster High live action movies. I was loving how it was going. Okay, I was loving. Oh my goodness, to see Claudine in like the main light, it was freaking perfect for me. It was perfect for me. And after I saw Scaris, Monster High Scaris, after I saw that and how Cleo actually cares for Claudine Wolf, and she sees Claudine as like the rock. She sees her as a rock and nothing gets to her, and she's always strong and dependable, and she knows what she's doing. Nothing can shake her. But during her fashion journey, she gets a little bit shaken because she gets turned down, and now her confidence is a little wobbly. And Cleo's like, I've never seen you shaken, like ever. You're big bad Claudine Wolf. It makes no sense to see you shaken, and to see Cleo give Claudine a pep talk that let me know what their relationship was like, and how Cleo is the leader over the school, but she's only leader because of the network of friends that she has with, which has Claudine as the dependable rock that makes it all work out. So seeing how Claudine got into the school in the live action, seeing how she got into the school, that made so much more sense now. It makes so much more sense how Cleo Denial became leader of the school. So I don't see why we need to stop the live action movies. I was loving how that was going. I won't lie to you. I still got a little bit of hope that they continue to do that. I mean, like I said, I love seeing the werewolves in the zombies franchise. That was excellent. But I kind of want to see I want to see more Monster High movies. What's happening on that front? It's not too late. It's not like they aged out of their roles. They still look very freaking young. So it's like, we can still do this. We can still go ahead with this. So what's happening with that? Can we do more Monster High movies? I don't want that. I don't want that to die down. Go Claudine.